With its average diameter of 4,879 kilometers and its average distance to the Sun of 57,900,000 kilometers, Mercury is the smallest telluric planet of the Solar System. It is also the closest planet to the Sun, and it has practically no atmosphere. It is therefore subject to great temperature variations, without equivalent in the Solar System. These temperatures can reach approximately plus 430 degrees Celsius during the day, and go down to minus 180 degrees Celsius at night. Its surface, full of craters, reminds by many aspects the lunar surface. Desert of rocks and lava, sometimes hot, sometimes icy, Mercury is a geologically dead star, that is to say without internal activity, for over 3 billion years. Mercury has a very thin dynamic atmosphere, called exosphere, resulting from the bombardment of the surface by the solar wind. Its atmosphere is composed of helium, hydrogen, sodium, oxygen and traces of neon, argon and potassium. The clouds cannot be maintained because the mass of the planet is insufficient. The average density of Mercury is about the same as that of the Earth. Mercury has a liquid core of 3,600 kilometers in diameter. This represents 61% of the volume of the planet, against only 17% for the Earth. It is covered by a mantle of about 600 kilometers, which represents about 20% of the radius of this planet. This is composed of semi-molten rocks, and is much less dense than the core. Above this is the thin crust, several tens of kilometers thick. Its surface is covered with impact craters, which can reach several hundred kilometers in diameter for a few kilometers deep. Another particularity, the presence of escarpments, 1 to 3 kilometers high and several hundred kilometers long. They would have been formed during the cooling of the planet. Mercury possesses a strongly elliptical orbit. Mercury being relatively close to the Sun, its observation is difficult from the Earth. Just like Venus and the Moon, Mercury presents all possible phases. About a dozen times a century, the planet comes between the solar disk and the Earth. A little bit of history. It is to the astronomer Antoniadi that we owe the first maps of Mercury. These date from 1920. He indicated light and dark spots and discovered what he assumed to be clouds. New discoveries were only made in 1974, when the Mariner 10 probe was able to approach the planet to photograph it.